Hello, and welcome back to another stream. Today we're going to be working on domain hunting, and we are going to, hold on one second, kind of echo here. There we go. Okay, yeah, so today we're going to be doing a little bit of domain hunting. You know where, well, domain running, I guess I should say. We know where the domains are, but we're going to be going and we're looking to build up our Ganyu here. Basically, I just hit adventure rank 40, and we have the distinct privilege now of getting to start worrying about our artifacts. We have a lot of other things we need to do too, so I'm not going to only do artifacts, but what I want to do is get a good, or at least a decent, 4-piece Blizzard Strider set for Ganyu. So when I look at Blizzard Strider, I have 3 pieces of it. But you can see that, you know, the chalice here is awful, and the tiara here, yeah, not very good. What we ideally want for the tiara is going to be, let's see, I have it over here on my other screen. Yeah, we want crit damage as the main stat. And elemental mastery is fine, but we want crit damage, and then we want attack percent, elemental mastery, some crit rate would be okay. We don't need a lot of crit rate because we're going to get a lot of crit rate off of her talents and sets and things like that. So, basically, we're going to make sure that we get this set up and done well. So, welcome on in, everyone. Sorry, I didn't put a starting screen up today, so it's just going to take me a second to get set up. Just change over here so I can make sure that I see the chat at all times, because I sometimes have a problem doing that when I don't set this up. So give me 1 second. Looks like we have a couple of people in here already. So thank you very much for being here. Hello. Hope that you had a great weekend. I've been off for a few days. Had a good weekend. I was actually going to stream yesterday, but we were having some internet issues. So we weren't able to do that. So basically, I have one decent piece here, the the flower snow swept memory. And so we're going to use that. And now I don't have much resin on me, but I do have a bunch of fragile resins. So let's see how many we have that we can go through, and we're going to start working through these. And they're going to go real quick as we start attacking. So I've made a couple condensed resins. I have 20, so I have 2 condensed. I have 28 fragiles. So yeah, as I can say, that's a lot of resin I have banked up, and I was saving it specifically because now that we've gotten to world level 5, we're going to be able to farm for a lot more things that we need. So there's a couple other things as we build Ganyu. We still need to ascend her, and so I might do that first. Yeah, I definitely want to ascend her at least once. And really all we need to ascend her to level 70 is to get these Hoarfrost cores and Shivada Jade chunks. So let's run. I'm going to need to run the Cryo Regisvine 3 times. So let's go ahead and head over and do that first. Like I said, I have plenty of resin saved up, so you know, running this guy a few times isn't going to be a problem. But I do need to change my party. And so what I'm going to run for this is I want to run a lot of fire, obviously.
Outrider Amber reporting. I'll keep an eye on you.
So right now I'm running Jean as my main DPS. And she's not really the best at that, but I don't have any of the characters. Since I'm playing free-to-play, I don't have characters, and I just drew a few times today. Oops, let me put my window back. I drew a couple times today, and just recently got a few new characters, which are going to help me with my party build. And so I grabbed, you see these characters at level 1. I got a Kiki today, a Xingqiu, and a Xinyan. So Xinyan's not great, but Xingqiu and Kiki are obviously very good. But it's going to take quite a bit of farming to get them up. So before we worry about getting them up, the party that I basically want to run at this point is going to be... I'm going to run Ganyu as my main DPS. I'm going to run Xingqiu as a sub DPS, Zhangling as a sub DPS, and Kiki as my utility. And that's going to be my party 1. Party 2 is going to continue on with Jean right now as the main DPS, then Fischl, the main character, and Diona for the utility. And so that's kind of the parties that I've made. Not 100, they're not the best parties I want. Jean is going to be much better using her as a utility later on, but I need to get one of the big main DPS guys like Diluc or... Child,
when I'll be as
or
tall as my big sister.
Even Razor is decent, but I've seen Razor run as a decent main DPS. But yeah, there's a lot of different options, and one of the cool things about this game is that really the characters and how good they are depends on how... I'm going to turn the volume down a little bit. Barbara's singing is really interfering with my talking. So, yeah, there's definitely lots of different ways that you can build people, and that, of course, changes how we do things. So, let me go ahead and look. We're going to do story. I have some more. I'm going to have stories and voiceover. I need to go in and out of these just to clear the notices. For this red is fine. As you can see there, also I don't have any experience really. So I have a lot of work to do. Unfortunately, all the work that I have to do takes resin, which is why we're going to start burning through our resin. I have all my Crimson Agates, I have all my Geoculuses, I have all my Animoculuses. Really, now all I'm worried about is getting my right characters to the right spot. Fischl's one of my better characters. I like Fischl a lot. Just because she's so good in the fact that her, I have one constellation on her too, which is kind of nice, but basically it doesn't really matter that much really, honestly, but the nice thing about Fischl is that when you hit her E and you hit her Q, it summons out Oz. And so Oz is her Electro Bird, and it's persistent. And so one of the best things in this game is when you have supports or sub DPSs, people that you're using them for their elements that persist. I put in the wrong person here. That's where you get really strong. So for instance, all of these people, Amber has her little explodey bunny, Jingling has her little fire bear, and her ult is persistent. Fischl's ult is persistent, or her E. So all of these people are going to put out something that's doing persistent damage for a time, and then Jean is just going to swirl them. And so this is like a swirl comp, and this is going to be pretty good against the Cryomine, just because it's it's kind of fire heavy. And so that's what we're doing. That's kind of the plot here. So hopefully this will go fairly well. I'm going to pick up the meat. Since I'm firing... excuse me. Since I'm fighting bosses now, I'm going to go ahead and throw on some food. And again, this isn't a very hard boss, so really I'm just going to throw in some of my little green foods that I have. I'm not looking, I don't need any like big buffs, except for when I'm not paying attention, and he does that. Oh no, that's good. So one problem I have with Amber is that she's low level. So basically, I want to do this. Pretty sad how this all went down, but you know what, whatever. Somehow I've lost both of my fire people. Basically, all I wanted to do is heal Amber. Now that Amber's healed, I just want her to hit the Corolla twice. See, with her charge shot, if she just hits the Corolla twice, it just dies. Not having people dead would be nice right now. So we can get some overloads in and swirls in, and see, it's a pretty easy fight when you start with paying attention. What I need to do better about is what I just did, which is if I'm going to get hit, I need to get hit like, okay, whatever.
Barely a scratch.
Okay. Oh, come on. So basically, this is a really bad fight. I'm just going to try to finish it by brute force. Really, I just need one more E on it, and I should be able to get him down. Nope, one more now. He's just gonna die. Yes, he's down, and we get that. Alright, so that was a really bad fight. We're gonna use our fragile resin. We'll go ahead and use 2 of them. Because I'm gonna have to fight this guy 3 times. But luckily I can't fight him 3 times in a row. Oh, I don't need to fight him 3 times now. It looks like I'll be able to get away with 2, hopefully. If I have enough jade fragments, and we will see that in a second. But let's heal and go away. So we have to go away for about 3 minutes before that will respawn. So in the meantime, while we're doing that, what we're going to do is just go elsewhere real quick. Hold on, let me make sure I actually healed. We're going to go over to this area, and I'm going to use all my Kingston flowers. When I actually ascend her. So because of that, I want to make sure that I'm taking some opportunities I have to make sure that I get any more Kingston flowers that are available. I like the little pushes when they happen, but it always takes me off guard, and I miss them the rest of the way. Alright. I've already been collecting these, so I'm not sure how many more I'm going to find. There's one right there that you can barely see it. But we're going to go ahead and get it. So the other thing that I can do when I need to start getting these is going into other people's worlds and then just doing this. Alright. There we go. That's what we want. The King's Inn flowers. And so these are all found at like these tops of peaks. And so basically what I'm going to do is just jump from mountain to mountain to places where they might be. And so as you can see, I'm going to float all the way over here. And there's probably not one on top of this mountain, but again, if I pick up a few, then that's fine. All I'm really doing is just letting a minute or a couple minutes pass by until I can go fight the Pyrovine again. And so the big mistake I made last time is that my weaker characters, like my Amber and my Jingling, I need to make sure that I keep them off when they're not actually actively fighting. Alright, so however, I did find a treasure chest here that I wasn't expecting. So this is good. So there's a lot of elemental damage that comes from this comp I have right now. So you can see even in this fight that I just did, like, I mean, like, those guys just died in no time at all. And I didn't use any ults or anything to do that. That was just putting down a bunch of fire and lightning and then swirling with Jean. So again, this comp does a decent amount of damage. It's not a bad comp, especially considering that most of my guys in this comp right now aren't particularly strong, I guess I should say. They're not, I mean, Jean's my strongest character. Fischl's decent, but Amber's like on level 40 and Jinglang's like 49. So they're not really very souped up at all. So this is working out pretty well, because I think it's a Sealy over here. So if there's a Sealy, there's a good chance that there's something else that I need over this way. That looks like something frozen. Yep, that's definitely a frozen treasure chest. Luckily I have Amber in my party, and I can make short work of that. Now, the other thing I have to look at is figure out where that Sealy went, because I didn't really look. I was looking at the treasure chest, I did not look at the Sealy. So anyway, that's good, another little secret. Pick up the, yep, there we go. Pick up that diary. I'll probably have most of the pieces of that diary. Okay, cool. So it looks like we're here. We're gonna bother trying to get this crystal. I don't have anyone in Geo in it, and I don't really feel like waiting to blow it up. I have over 400 crystals, so I don't really need it. But yeah. Wait. Oh, there it is. There's the Sealy. If I saw a large ore deposit, I'd go ahead and switch over to Noelle and let her break those with her claymore, but my Noelle is pretty decent, so I might actually use her for a while. I know she's not the best character, but I actually like her a lot. So I don't know. I have mixed feelings about using Noelle. I think that the biggest problem with Noelle is that you really have to use her as like a you have to use her as like a like your utility person, because she doesn't like do that much damage, and she doesn't do any elemental damage, and so I find that like Jean, you know, because I have her in a DPS build, hits pretty hard. Noelle doesn't hit nearly as hard as her. But then the other thing is that then what Jean does is then Jean, you know, I hit her E and she can swirl and does elemental damage on her own. Oh, and then by the way, she has her ult, which basically will heal everyone to full, and also, you know, does damage And so when you look at like all of the things that Jean does, it's like, well, you know, Jean does a lot. Like, look, everyone would be healed if, you know, we had to, but the thing is, this is the overload and the elemental damage. It's just doing so much damage here that I'm just able to just clear those guys up so easily. Ooh, black crystal horn. I don't use any crystal horns. I'm gonna fight these hilly churls because you always need hilly churls. You always need hilly churl parts in this game. So I take every advantage I can to go ahead and get out hilly churls. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and... Oh, she died. Okay, that's fine. That's what I was saying. So the big thing I have to watch out for is like Amber in this comp is very much... She doesn't have much health. So really what I need to do... I don't think Amber has any artifacts on even, actually. Now that I think about it. So what I might do here really quick, now that this keeps being a problem...
Wait, hear me. Shadow Raven, let night fall. I summon thee.
Cool. The good news is that it doesn't really matter if I die. Like, I'm not even gonna fight those guys. Forget them. I don't care. I should have been gone long enough, hopefully, that I can go back. So I got one flower. I got a chest. I got a Sealy. You know. So consider guys just kind of wasting time. Ooh. In fact, here's another Kingston. I got 2 flowers now. Let's see just if I can see anything from here directly that I can just go get, because that would be a useful thing. Oh. I didn't find a Kingston flower, but I did find a treasure chest. One of these balloonies that I need to shoot down. This is one of the things I like about Genshin. Again, I've chosen to make this a completely free-to-play account. And you know, you still get so much enjoyment out of the game. And to me, I mean, I find part of the fun in this game is that I am, you know, choosing what to build with the resources that I have. And I find that to be immensely more rewarding than, you know, spending hundreds of dollars just trying to get the best character. And then, you know, following a prescribed build and then doing all those things. Okay, I was down here anyway. Alright, so, I wonder if I can do that. I never really played with that too much, but I wonder if I could just jump attack those. I'm running around this corner now, just because I just found some new things around the other side, and so I was like, well, maybe sometimes when you find new things... At the southernmost point is a shortcut, meandering mountain road. Those who seek hidden mysteries hidden in clouds, watch the seas and tides above and below. Okay, well, whatever. I don't really care what that says. I don't know. It's probably a secret I've already done or something. But, alright. So let's go back to the cryo mine again. Hopefully I'll only have to kill it one more time. Before I go in, let's check Amber's artifacts, because once again, I think the reason why Amber is so weak is because I don't think she has any artifacts at all. She does. I'm wrong. Okay. So she has elemental mastery, defense. Yeah, she's like increased attack and crit rate stuff. Like really what I want for her right now. Yeah, this is fun. Literally, like, the only time I use Amber, is, in Dragon Spine, basically, because, I use her to, light fires and things, melt things, and she's a good, decent archer for that, although I have other characters that can do that now. And during the Cryovine. And so, because I use her so much during the Cryovine, I think that's about right. I only need one? Okay, no, I do need two. Okay. So I only got that up not because I really care about the stats on this so much, but just because I wanted to get her health up. So there we go. So I got that one. I think that's really all I care about. What does she have in this? Elemental Mastery. Again, like, I think I just gave her a set bonus, and I wasn't really thinking about anything other than that. So really all I'm trying to do right now is just find her something with health, crit rate, attack, yeah. Something that's not too good. Because I don't want to put any artifact that's really good on her. But all I'm really trying to do is boost her health so she doesn't die so much. Because again, she was the Cryovine is so much higher level than her that you know, it really does hurt her real bad. And so she needs just more health to get it up. And so okay, that's all I got. Alright, that's fine. Elemental Master's fine. Again, I don't really care so much about the substats. It's this main stat being HP that I want for her. And again, I'm only taking it to level 4 because I don't want to spend very much of any resources or money on it. And so yeah, so there we go. So she has now 2 of the Berserker's Timepiece, and she got as HP on all 3 of those. So she had about 6,000 HP before I was doing that, and she has about 7,000 now. So, you know, it's just a little bit more HP, which should improve her survivability just a bit, which is all I'm really looking for. The other thing that she has going for her is that she has that set bonus for being affected by cryo less. So if she does get killed, then, you know, we can deal with that. Or if she gets hit, excuse me. If she gets killed, I'm in trouble. But if she gets hit with the cryo, then that's it. Alright, so we're going to use a small defense food, small attack food. Again, I'm just doing that because I have a lot of them and I never use them. So the key here is that I just need to sit here and... There we go. Use Gene until I'm ready to go. And then... Oh god. Oh. Oh god. Oh my god. Yeah, she's just too low level. She's just too low level is the thing. That's kind of sad. Alright, I'll just focus on using Jiangling. The reason why Amber's so good is because she's a fire archer. So that's a little bit of a cleaner kill. Amber just died, so like Amber's just too low level to fight now, I guess. I was hoping... I really do like playing with Amber versus this guy because he's so weak. I only got 2 Hoarfrosts, so I'm going to have to go again. Alright, so I'm going to have to do that again. I'm going to fight one more time because I only got 2 of the Horcrux things this time. So we're going to go ahead and just go someplace randomly. Okay. Alright, I'm just waiting for a couple minutes here to let that respawn. I'm gonna get rid of Amber. I really don't want to get rid of Amber, though. I hate getting rid of Amber because I like her. Alright, I'm gonna try one more time with Amber. I think she's just a little... It's not that she's bad in that fight. It's just that because she's not really that useful overall, I haven't leveled her up above level 40. And so basically what's happening is that she is only level 40. We're fighting a level 73 Pyrovine, or Cryovine, excuse me. And yeah, so it's just not good. Another Kings and Flowers. Okay. Again, as you can see, these Kings and Flowers are like renowned as one of the most annoying things to actually have to farm. And so luckily I have enough that I can luckily I have enough that I can actually just do this. And I can't speak right now. Luckily, I have enough so that I'm able to ascend Ganyu without anything else. So I have that done. I think I'm going to also need to collect these violet grass. So violet grass is the other thing that's really annoying to actually farm. And Kiki is going to be one of the characters I work on next. So yeah, I'm going to have a lot of annoying kind of just running around farming to do, and that will keep me very busy off stream, I'm sure. But, you know, you got to do it. And the thing is, you only got to do it once. So if any of you all do have a world out there, and you play Genshin and you want to help me out, just let me know. Just throw me a message, and you know, we can get onto your friends list, and we can add each other for co-op, and yeah, I'll go around and collect things. But that's kind of what I do with random worlds when I'm off stream. Of course, I'm more than happy to help people out, but just getting into other people's worlds gives me a refresh of all their stuff. So unless they've been going around farming the same thing, that it's all there for me. So that's another thing I do with, like, for Jean's dandelion flowers. And so that's like a good, so Jean is dandelion seeds. and those come from the dandelions, which you have to hit with her or any animo power to get. But you need a lot of them. So to ascend her the last time, I'm going to need 60. You see I already have 30. Well, the reason why I have so many is because it's just something that there's about 7 of them, or 8 or 9 of them total. But there's about 8 or 9 of them total right outside of Mondstadt's gates. 7 just instantly right there, and then if you go around the side, you get a couple more. And so I do that every time they respawn, every few days. And then if I go into someone else's world, and we're doing something, we do something, I then teleport to Mondstadt real quick and collect all of those as well from their world. And so because of that, these are pretty easy to farm. For Noelle, if you level up Noelle, she needs Valberries. It's not Noelle that I was thinking of. No, I have those just from the world. Those are basically from the world and from cooking. I'm just looking at all the items they need. Nope. Yeah, it was for Barbara. So for Barbara, even though I won't bring her up anymore, if you're leveling up a Barbara and you want to get these Filomeno mushrooms, those are in like towns, and so one of the tricks to that is it's the same thing. If you go to over here to Springvale, there's about 11 or 12 of them on the houses right there. And so again, if you go into someone else's world, you go to Mondstadt, get the dandelion fibers, 9 or 10 of those. You can go to Springvale, get 11, 12 Filomeno mushrooms, and you can do all of that in 10 minutes. And then, then you can leave that person's world. You can go to someone else's world. If they need some help them out. Grab all the items, the collectibles that you need. And again, you can very, very quickly get some of those items. Items like the Kingston flowers, they just take longer because there's no real concentration of them that you can just go pick up 10 right here or there. They're on the top of all the little hills. So that's why they're a little bit more annoying. Violet grass, I don't even really know where violet grass is. It's on the sides of hills, so it's kind of like the Kingston, same thing, but at least I remember I've seen some hills where there's 3 or 4 violet grass on it, so there might be a couple good spots to farm. I'll just kind of have to look it up and see what people say about where to find it. There's something in the water there that I haven't gotten yet, so let's grab those geosigils. It does remind me, one other thing I need to do. I'll go take care of it after this. But, those guys just popped. That was kind of fun. Where'd the, there's a crate. So where'd the crate go? I came down here for a crate. So those crates just have geosigils in them. Grab a couple of fish right here. Again, one of the best advice that I can give to anyone playing Genshin Impact is collect everything. Everything that you come by, collect it. Because you don't know when you're going to need it. Some of it's for cooking, obviously. It's nice to have 58, 34% heals. I don't have to heal all that often, except when I try to use Amber in a party that's much too high for her. But look, you have your inventory capacity is 2,000. But the inventory capacity, you have to look at this, isn't by a number of items. Because obviously I have 445 crystals. Okay, and I've only used 239 out of 2,000 in my inventory. So the way your inventory is counted, I believe, it's all of these items. So from character development, plus your food, plus your materials, you can only have 2,000 unique things. There's no, as far as I know, maximum to how many of each item you can carry. So you can see, I'm not being penalized by the fact that I have 180 rice, or that I have 445 crystals. So there's really no reason not to pick something up. Okay? As far as I know, there's no inventory cap So, you know, don't worry about picking up things. If you get into, you see something that's shining, so you see something you can pick it up. Because I did that the entire game, and I've had to spend up until adventure level 40. I haven't had to farm for anything. I haven't had to collect anything in specific. I've had everything I needed when I needed it, unless it was like from a boss fight or a domain. But none of the random world things I've ever had to get. The things that I have had to get. You know, obviously meat was a big problem for a long time, just because I got so many recipes all at once that needed a bunch of meat. But now, as you can see, now that I've mastered basically all of my recipes, now I'm starting to get a little bit of a surplus of meat. So that's good. One of the things that I would say to be very careful about as well, you know, is... you know, meat is important, but also, you know, when you see fish, grab a couple fish. You know, crabs are the thing that I'm short of now. So, you know, if you're ever by coastline, you see some crabs, run after them, grab them real quick. It'll save you a lot of time if you grab them when you can. The other thing I'm farming currently a lot of is star silver ore, and the reason is because I have a dragon spine pole arm right now that I'm refining. So, you know, I had to make one, I got a pole arm for it. I have 3 more pole arms, so Zhangling, who I do use, is going to have a refined level 4 dragon spine spear to be fighting with, which just makes her a little bit better. Anyway, let's go back and fight. The other thing is these flowers. Like, sometimes you need them, sometimes you don't. But these are always good things to grab. And of course, there's, well, as far as I remember, there's 3 types. There's the cryo flower, there's the flame flower, and there's the wind flower. And so the wind flower you need for Jean. As you can see, like, the flowers freeze you, and you can't really do anything to them. You can't collect them. You just have to use their opposite affiliation. So if I use fire on it, then it deactivates it, and I can collect it in this flower. So anytime you see any of those flowers, the fire ones obviously use ice. But yeah, it's worthwhile to go get those, because those are things that aren't discreditably farmable in one given area. And so when you do need them, it's nice to do that. To just have them from your adventures, because it only takes a second to grab one. Part of the reason why I'm spending so much time right now on getting characters up is because I just hit adventure level 40, so I'm just able to get my characters up to level 80. So that's going to be important for us, because I need to finish the Spiral Abyss still, and now I should easily be able to do it. The problem I had before was, let's see, like, there's some more dandelion flowers that I was talking about. These are the wind flowers that you blow away the tops of the dandelion, and you get your dandelion seeds. And notice that until I use my E on it, I can't do anything. So use the elemental power. And collect those when you can. Because like I said, I don't know who all uses what, the other ones off the top of my head. But again, everything in this game has a use. There's no wasted things. Pretty much everything can be made into something else. Alright.
Wind, hear me.
Midnight Fantastic.
No one escapes my...
So as you can see, this is a much better fight. I mean, literally all I did. Okay, we're just gonna... Nope. No, you don't.
Get them! Hey!
The only thing that's getting me right now is is that I have like the okay, now Jean is gonna really hurt. Let's oh god. Okay. Oh no. Alright, well. I had the Corolla dead. Oh yep, it died. That's funny. Yeah, so basically it's dead anyway. That's fine. Got it. Dead. Use my resin. And only 2 again, unfortunately. I got a big Tiara of Frost that time. I could actually put that one. A better Tiara of Frost on Amber. I don't really want to do that. But Tiaras of Frost really aren't that useful unless you're, of course, fighting something that freezes you a lot. So yeah, it's only for very, very specific things that I would use that. Alright, so let's see. I needed to Ganyu. For her Ascension, I just needed to get 2 more purples. So let's see if I have enough stuff to craft those. I should. Shavada Jade, yep. I have 2. I don't have to craft any green into blues even, so I'll do this a quick way. So the bad news is, is that then the next thing I'm going to have to do is start ascending her to 80, which I'm going to have a lot harder time to do. But she gets her harmony between heaven and earth talent, which is one of the real important things, is to get her last talent unlocked. So it grants 20% cryo damage bonus to active party members in the AoE. So that's going to be important for her ult there. Alright, I'm going to take a short, like 10-minute break, 5-minute break. I'll be right back. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hope to see you in a couple minutes. So... Alright, so tomorrow we can do Ganyu's talents. Yeah. I have enough Whopper Flowers to get all 3 of those up to level 5. I think Jean's talents were already 5. Look at Jean here really quick. So can she level him up again? Yeah, she can. Alright, the reason why I always kill Hilly Churls is because I'm always short on their masks. Because it seems like everyone uses their masks. Like, I don't use their... I have, like, I think tons of their horns. I don't see any horns. Alright, so Ganyu just got ascended. So that's good. I'm not going to worry too much about farming the Cryovine anymore. I, of course, will have to farm the Cryovine a lot more, of course, because if you look at the Cryovine here, talents, let me look over here. Yeah, if I I have to try to figure out what she's wearing. It's like... It's very weird what she's wearing. It's like she's wearing tights. But like the tights like go all the way around her neck, and then it's like... But then this piece hangs off, and feathery thing. I don't know, it's kind of weird. Anyway, so... Ganyu, we got that. So what else do we need to do? So basically, let's work on her artifacts, because that's going to be the big difference. I don't think I can really level her up that much. But let's see, I think we can... Nope. I'm going to be just short of sneaking 1 level in with what I have on me. It's 1,000 short, literally. Man, that bugs me. Let's... How do I get 870 experience? Let's go into... probably... Yeah, we're at 70, 70, 70. Let's go into Minlin here. And see if I can't... find like 1 chest or something really quick, because all I need is any adventure experience or any character experience. So one of the issues that I've seen with this game is that, you know, I've really reached a place where everything that I want to do has to be done by using original resin. So there's really character experience, adventure experience is pretty much gained by oops. Alright, that's what I'm going to do. Alright. Adventure experience is basically gained by using you can do lots of things. You can do the adventure journal, you can spend resin, you can do all that sort of stuff. Which kind of makes sense. The thing that I don't like is Mora is not very easy to farm, and character experience is actually hard to find. And so the reason why I don't like that is because, say for instance, I mean, look at all the characters I have. Now, I'm still missing a lot of characters, right? But the difference is that, like, I can't level up Amber. or Lisa or Kaya, you know, some of these early characters that you get, any more than I already have, because I'm not really going to use them in my main party. But the problem is that, okay, I'm not going to use them in my main party, but you know what? I still just would like to level them up and just play around with them when I want to. They're not going to be my... Amber's dead. You know, they're not going to be my strongest party, and, you know, I might never use them in Spiral Abyss, but still, nonetheless, you know, I would like the option to be able to level up all of my characters, and really, that's not... There's no way to really do that. And that's one of the critiques I have about the game, is that there's not really a way to get Mora either. Now, you can sell artifacts to get Mora, and you can get artifacts from these guys. So these guys give you a little bit of Mora when you kill them. They give you a little bit of character experience, but again, it is a negligible amount of character experience. So it was for that big guy, which was like the biggest type of guy, you got 50 character experience. Most of them give you like 14 or 12, and I got 200 Mora. Now, the reason why that's important is because, now notice what I just said, I got 50 adventure experience. Well, to get one level on Jean up to 80, I need 180,000, okay? So going, you know, 50 at a time, I mean, that's, 18,000 fights divided by 3. So we'll call it, you know, 3,500 fights. So if I fight 3,500 of the biggest guys available, I'll get one level on Jean. And so again, like when you think about that, and obviously that's level 80, so it's a higher level, but that's still, you know, that's still, you know, 3,000 of the biggest fights. What you'll find here is that on the average guy, I don't actually know how much this guy will give me. I'm just kind of letting that happen. Just letting the melt and superconduct happen there. I was doing more elemental damage than I would have done if Jean had been hitting him. So there we go, 17 experience. So it would take over 10,000 of those fights. So you know, if you average them out, you know, it's going to take a good 6,000 fights to get Jean a level if I'm just beating on guys. So that's not good. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. I came here specifically to find like one chest or so that I had some character experience to get up Ganyu's level. But this is exactly what I was kind of saying, right? Because even like Ganyu, I need, she's not in the party, so she's not getting any experience. But I need 875 experience for her. And so all I need is one of these smallest things, and I can get her up. What am I doing? Hold on, I need to change my party. Like, okay. I was just thinking about like, what am I doing? Because like, Ganyu A should be in my party.
As
So,
per our contract.
let's do that.
I will bring my notebook.
I want official.
Need my help as usual?
Yeah. Oh, what? Not what I meant to do at all. Alright, I just took some artifacts from him and gave them to Kiki, I think, so... What does he need? I have like an instructors, animo, instructors. So I have 2 instructors. That's fine. It's actually really good. So if I can use like a Braveheart feather, whatever. Braveheart feather. Flower. Do. So I'm not going to spend any money or anything on that. I'm just going to take it. Where is it? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? There we go. That just gave him 18% extra attack. Because I was thinking about doing this for a little while. Just for the heck of it. Take out Diona and put in, oh, I need Fischl is who I need, but...
Here, let me help
So who do I get? What do I get Elemental Resonance for this? Affected by Electro for 40% less time. Increases crit rate against opponents that are frozen or affected by cryo by 15%. Yeah, so that's nice. So, like with the double ice, that's a good way to go fight Electro. Alright, so let's look and see what we got going on. So what I wanted to do was go to Liyue because... Oh boy. I don't know if I remember why I was coming here. Oh, because I want to spend my sigils. I have a lot of sigils to spend. Adventurers Guild. I want to go up to the jeweler. This is the wrong side of town. There's a hand here? Why is there a hand? What is the hand? Blaze lilies. Oh! That's right. That's Ganyu's special, right? Ganyu sees like glaze lilies or something. That's like one of her passives. So she refunds 15% of ores when crafting bow-type weapons. So I'll have to remember that whenever I'm getting the bows up, to go with her. I want to go here. Alright. Yeah, so I have 697 of those. So I've bought all the prototypes already. I can buy these. I need 120 times. Yeah, I have enough to get all these now. Not all of them, but most of them. Okay. So basically I was just spending all of those sigils because I need to do, I need 40 more to get the rest of these, and then obviously 120 to get all this Mora, and then the rest of it will just be for Mora. But I haven't exchanged that stuff in a long time. I didn't particularly need any of that stuff, so it's not like I've been missing something per se, but it's good to go ahead and do that. So the next thing that I want to do is, well, because I need to get level up experience for her now, let's do that. So to do that, let's do the world quests, or the story quests. I haven't done the level 60 story quests. want to do Ganyu's quest first, so let's do this. Yeah. So we're going to go back up to the Jade Chamber. The reason why I'm doing this quest specifically is because I know that there's the last two story quests that I need to do in Liyue are based off of that. And I have one quest in Mondstadt that apparently I need like a very specific commission done before I can get access to the quest, which I think is kind of bad design, but you know, whatever. So having Ganyu is interesting because she finds glaze lilies just for the heck of it. And that's what that little hand symbol on my mini-map was. So like when I see the hand, I just go over here and collect the glaze lily. And glaze lilies are very, very expensive. They're like, there's like one person that sells them and it's like 50,000 per. So you would never want to buy those.
It's shocking how much work there is to do, even for the three of us.
Oh.
And she's been handling it alone all along. The Qixing secretary clearly isn't an ordinary person. It's so frustrating.
You're just...
Aren't you Ningguang's servants? How come you're here?
We are Miss Ningguang's private secretaries, not servants.
Have you seen Miss Ganyu, Traveler? It has been several days since Ganyu left for Jueyun Karst.
Even though the Qixing have made peace with the Adepti after the latter had denounced Liyue, they still want to pay their respects to the Illuminated Ones. They commissioned Ganyu as their envoy to deliver a letter to Jueyun Karst and bring the Adepti the latest news about... Still, Ganyu should have been back to her usual responsibilities by now.
Is that so?
I'm afraid it's not very likely. Ever since we met Ms. Ganyu, she's been nothing but the most conscientious person in all of Liyue. Even when it's time for her annual leave, Ms. Ganyu stays on duty at Yuehai Pavilion saying that she couldn't possibly be using her mission as an excuse to slack off.
Oh, Paimon sees how it is. But she's half Adeptus. She wouldn't get in trouble, right? Why do you look so upset?
It's because of this absurd workload of hers. When we first heard the three of us would be taking over for Miss Ganyu, we thought it would simply be a matter of changing our work environment.
We couldn't have imagined that Miss Ganyu's daily workload far exceeds what the three of us are used to doing.
Speaking of Jueyun Karst, Traveler, I've heard that you can go in and out of there as you please.
Of course! We've been there lots of times!
That's good news. Could you go to Jueyun Karst and find Miss Ganyu for us? Preferably before we collapse under this workload. We're saved. I remember Miss Ganyu said that
It's about time she came back to work.
No, perhaps we should go to Lady Ningguang first and...
Huh. Alright, here we go.
So Ganyu left to visit Cloud Retainer. Doesn't...
So there's still so much of this game that's not released. So there's going to be a lot more to do in the future.
We should hurry up. Paimon hopes we can find
The issue here for me is that after level 40, there's no quests. And so I think your maximum adventure level is 60, if I remember correctly. But after 40, there's really nothing there. So really now, I mean, I just had to finish off my adventure journal. Of course, this is important because yeah. So like I'm kind of working on the second one of these, level up 3 characters to 70. You know, I can do that at any time. But then it's enhance 8 minimum 4-star artifacts to level 16. And so that's not something that's theoretically hard to do. It's just going to take a lot of money, a lot of artifacts. But the bigger thing here with this is that I need to have artifacts that are good enough to go to level 16. That's one of those things that's important. Oh, she has Kingsa too. Alright, I love Ganyu. Okay. The reason why I love Ganyu is that she's pointing out where the kings of flowers are. She does all Liyue specialties, apparently. So here's the violet grass that I need. I'll need for Kiki. So again, flying around Jujun Karst with Ganyu is going to be Ganyu, excuse me, and my party is going to be very, very nice. Very, very nice indeed. Oh, there still is the flower there, so that means there's more stuff here. Yep, there it is. Okay, I see a secret down there. Okay. So as I go down, there's probably going to be more violet grass. Ooh. Hold on. It's really hard to do this because, yeah, it's like there's one way down there. Because it's like if I go, once I go too low, once I go grab this violet grass, or that's not even violet grass, that's geosignals. It's going to be kind of hard because now I'm going to be looking up to find, what is that? I don't think that's anything, but that's definitely violet grass up there. So yeah, I'm always going to get the violet grass, and I'm always going to want to get the Kingsin because the two guys I'm trying to level up are Ganyu and Kiki, and they need those two things. And I don't have very much violet grass. I know that for a fact because I just had to go collect some for a quest or a recipe or something, and I didn't have it then, and I haven't really gotten more than I needed after that. So yeah, so let's look at these treasure. Let's get the treasure thing here. Why do I have Lisa in my party? Okay. I've been putting in Lisa for no reason. I like Lisa, but Fischl is
In the name of the
actually
princesses.
good. Alright. Yeah. So like see there I got like a weapon and a couple of artifacts and stuff like that, but that really didn't help me. Oh, there's a chest. Okay. Oh my gosh, there's a thing there too.
Oh, goodness gracious.
What am I fighting?
Wings of darkness. Come,
There, that's
sever
what I'm
night from
fighting.
day.
It's like, what the heck am I fighting? Good. The sad part is I still haven't gotten a single piece of character experience. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and before we go get that challenge, which we will go get that challenge here in a second, let's see if I can find this thing. There it is. Alright, so we're just going to let my stamina recharge. Because since I see another violet grass inside of that, I'm going to go ahead and get this one, and then I'm going to jump over and try to get that one. I think I can get off. Definitely should be able to get off on this outcropping right here. So what's the... I feel like there's another one like right. It's right here, so it's got to be just higher. So I'm just gonna keep climbing before I jump over. Let's see if I can't get this last one. It might be on the top, and if it's on the top of this one, then I grab it. Then it's a Kingsin, and if I grab that and then jump over to the violet grass on that one, it can probably be easier anyway. Yeah, this is where Ganyu also pays for herself. Once you have a Ganyu, it's like finding this stuff is actually pretty easy. It's just a matter of actually just taking the time to collect it and get it. Huh. It doesn't seem like it's up here, but let's give it a go since I'm already here. Yeah, unfortunately. Oh, dig. Okay, I'll dig. That's fine. Again, third chest I've gotten. Still, none of them were, okay, so if I'm going right here... Huh. It's weird because I don't see that one. I think this is one I was looking at from before. See anything over there. Alright, let's just go to the challenge. It's fine. Oh man, there's this too. Okay, well heck. I mean, I can't unlock this until I kill this guy, I'm guessing.
Oz, reveal thyself! Born of ice and ice. Wait, hear me.
I have like a lot of healing in this party. Ganyu is pretty strong. My Fischl's pretty strong. My Jean is really strong. My Kiki is level 1. So I'm not going to ever switch to Kiki for very long. But I will try to keep ice up with Ganyu. And then just be fighting with Jean. So this is level 69. Shouldn't be too hard for me.
Born of must.
Okay. Ganyu just got destroyed. Alright. Oh, that's unfortunate. So it's right here. I mean, it's. Whoa, what's that? I think that was fine. I think I just saw my Sealy. Like I literally. I think I just saw my Sealy. Okay, so here we go. I got a couple of lavender grass here. So here's violet grass. I guess it's not lavender grass. Some geosigils. That's good. All right, over here. I mean, I might be too low for it already. That's okay. Let's go on over to the challenge. So we're just gonna go ahead over to the challenge and move on with the quest. Oh, kill 2 of these guys? Okay.
By
That's
royal
easy.
decree. Opening box of Adepti tricks.
Apparently not so easy because I just
Swear by my sword.
an idiot and didn't switch back to Jean. And I have a character dead. But I'm still good. Alright. Excellent. Alright, so that was enough that I should be able to level up Ganyu. So let's level her up. Yeah, perfect. I'm just using both of them because my goal is to get her up to level 69. And so notice that what I am doing for each of these characters is I get them one level below where they're at, where their cap is. And the reason for that is that even though, say for Jean, even though she's going to take her 5,000 boss kills to get her to her next level. I still would much rather have her gathering character experience and trying to level up than not getting anything at all. So the key here is, say it's 1,000 for level 1. So one of the reasons why I have Kiki in my party is because, oh look, she has 52 character experience. So 1,000 isn't very much experience to get, but eventually I will get it with her, and so because of that, it is definitely worthwhile to just continue to let my characters get the natural experience. If I stop getting the natural experience, then all I'm really doing is hindering myself in the long run. Now, what am I doing here? I went the wrong way off of Mount Aozong. So that whole thing that just happened there was all a mistake. Should have been going north, over this mountain, and then to Cloud Retainer's place. For whatever reason, instead, I jumped the other way and started collecting some Kingsin. And I got a couple Kingsin, but mainly I got a bunch of Violet Grass, which is fine, because I'm going to need all of it. And if I'm doing it now, then I'm not going to be so bored trying to do it all later. But having Ganyu in the party is certainly very, very helpful. Because she shows the location of those items for me, which makes it much more doable. Because I'll be able to collect them a lot quicker with her. Alright, so we have Ganyu in my party. She's dead in my party, but we're going to go talk to her standing over here, alive.
Standing over there. That's Ganyu. We finally.
It really didn't take much.
Here you are.
We knew exactly where she was.
You two. I did not expect to meet you here. Is it official or private affairs that bring you here? I shouldn't. I have left the human world. Please contact the Yuehai Pavilion regarding matters concerning the commercial port.
Huh? You don't want to be the Qixing secretary anymore? But they're all waiting for you to come back.
That's why you're here? You want me to come back? I'm afraid you came here in vain.
What? Did something happen?
The clouds fold and unfold. When the Adepti entrusted humans with overseeing Liyue, I knew it was only a matter of time until I had my Adepti blood makes me unwelcome in Liyue Harbor. I delivered the letter and came back to Liyue Harbor, only to discover that I had been replaced by Baiwen, Baishao, and Baishu. Perhaps that mission of mine was just a pretext to remove me. Since the Qixing gave me a chance to leave with dignity, I appreciate your kindness, but there's no... After 1,000 years away, I came back to Juyun Karst. Looking at the clouds floating among the mountains brings me peace of mind. I feel better now.
Oh, good.
But...
Who disturbs the peace of these mountains?
Cloud Retainer, we're terribly sorry. We just...
One merely jests. One felt your presence the moment you set foot upon this land.
Wow, you Adepti really are impressive.
There we are.
Come here to chat about the old times with Ganyu. It looks like you get along quite well. The matter leaves you at an impasse then. Not to worry. One is exceptional at seeking avenues for conversation. One has been one's own companion in idle talk for many a year. Yes. Since you are Ganyu's friends, tales from her youth shall one apprise you of, perhaps?
Oh, Cloud Retainer.
Nothing to be ashamed of. You were so cute as a child. One is most certain that your friends would like to hear of it.
Yes, we would. I'll be right back. Unless I forgot to do something. I'll be right back. Oh man.
Oh, Paimon wants to hear it.
Little Ganyu loved when the horns on the top of her head were caressed. When one was still taking care of her, one was pestered most often to touch her horns. She was elsewise loath to sleep.
Wow.
Plump she was back then. Why, when she stumbled while we ascended the mountain, she would roll down to the bottom like a little ball. The day Ganyu bumped into a pilgrim was the first time she saw a real human in the flesh. So fearful she was that she hid in a rock's cleft for 2 days and nights. One found her wailing of a monster she had seen.
Cloud Retainer? Ugh, forget it. It's about time for my training. I will take my leave.
Ah, one's intention was merely to relieve the awkward tension.
And you did the exact opposite. Impressive.
Be that so? Huh. But returning to Ganyu, most gladdened one is of your arrival. One cannot help but feel that remaining in Jueyun Karst shall not be good for her. One will tell you more about her, if you should permit it.
Yeah.
Most benevolent among all Adepti are the Qilin. They drink only spring water and eat only whole grain. But perhaps the mountainous dwellings of Adepti in Jueyun Karst might be too lonely for her human side. Under moonlight did one see her last. She stood by the precipice's edge, and upon the mist-veiled mountains she gazed. Her thin figure was immersed in the vast sea of clouds. One noticed her loneliness, and sought to convince her to go back to the human world. But just then, she said thus.
Liyue Harbor feels even lonelier than Jueyun Karst. When I look at the sea of clouds in Jueyun Karst, I merely feel the loneliness of a solitary cloud gazer. When I step into the sea of people in Liyue, I feel the loneliness of an inhuman that doesn't belong in the human world.
It's okay. You can be my party
Did, by
and
chance,
adventure with
hear
me.
this much of Ganyu's thoughts. Alone, she will find her predicament hard to conquer. One hopes that you will accompany her.
Oh, Retainer's right. We can't leave Ganyu depressed like that. Besides, Liyue hasn't given up on her. She's got it all wrong. Anyways, what's that training Ganyu was talking about?
She has sought to reclaim her Adeptus side since returning to Jueyun Karst. At her behest, one has organized training for her to achieve that end. She should be in the southern part of Mount Aozang right now, preparing for the trial.
Huh, is that so? Let's go take a look then.
This trial will test. Even so, one hopes that it shall trouble her little.
Here's what I'm actually going to do. Since I see there's something to collect way over here, we're going to collect it. Because we like collecting things. I don't know what it is. What is it? What is it I'm collecting? Is it the geostones? Do those count? Yeah, the geostones count. Alright, the core lapis counts, unfortunately, for the localities, which is, you know, unfortunate. I don't really need core lapis. But, now that I know that, that's good. We're going to just go ahead and let Kiki do her thing. Kiki's going to open up on this level. Okay, that was easy. Alright. That went better than I thought. The reason why I went ahead and jumped down there is because this Ganyu's dead in my party, I need to go heal anyway. And then I was going to teleport, so I figured it just made sense to go do that. And then heal everyone. Great, healed, and then just teleport back over here. So I did a little bit of gathering, got healed, and now just continue with the quest. And you see all of that took like a second. Things like that are very, very easy to do in this game. Alright, so again, I'm seeing things over here. Which I don't really see them low level, so I'm going to go ahead and finish this quest. Talk to Ganyu. First, I'm going to get this white iron chunks because it's right next to her. Boom. Alright, here we go.
So here you are, Ganyu.
Why did you come here? Humans should not remain in the realm of Adepti for too long. Considering the kindness you have...
Yay!
This trial was prepared by Cloud Retainer. Its goal is to help me feel like the training is much to her signature style.
Is it different?
No, I'm aware of your strength, Traveler. The power hidden within you is not inferior to mine. If you're ready, we...
This is the thing, she keeps calling me a human, but she's not.
No touching!
Oh my goodness. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and abandon that challenge right now. Oh god. Alright. So let's do this again.
Why did you come here?
Oh my gosh. Do I have to do this whole thing again? Oh,
Consider
this is really annoying.
this trial was prepared.
Okay.
The training is much to her
The
signature.
fact that I have to do this,
No,
talk to her
I'm
every
aware
time I
of
fail
your
this
strength,
trial
Traveler.
is,
If you're ready,
yeah,
we...
it's kind of annoying. But, let's do it! Let's do it! Okay, so we're just gonna go one there, one there. I missed that one. I missed that one again.
Next on the agenda...
Born of ice
Be
and
careful
frost.
when I use that. I just have to be careful because when I hit the attack button, it stops me. So if I'm not right over it, so for something this small. Alright, oh no. I pulled that shot when I clicked. Alright, boom. Is that moving? That's moving. Okay, let's get the moving one last. Okay, so it's the moving one's over here. I have to get closer to this one. I can sit right on these, it's fine.
If you could see through the eyes of an Adeptus, you wouldn't be so surprised.
Oh no! Oh god.
Must press.
Oh no. Can I climb all the way back up there in time? Like, I don't think I can. Oh my god. 2 minutes. I don't know, I might be able to make it. Of course, I'm gonna have to revive Ganyu either way. Okay, let's just calm down. I still have 2 minutes. I gotta hit 4 targets. So I see 2 of the targets right now. I think we're fine. I think that was just really bad. So I thought that was like a permanent thing, and it obviously wasn't. Okay, it's fine. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, jump. Okay. Now, anyway, the important part is here. There we go. Oh, freak. 13 seconds. Definitely don't have enough time to finish this. This is gonna be fun. Alright. Okay, that could have been bad. Alright, let's try one more time. Yeah.
Why did you come here?
Oh my god.
Humans should not remain in the...
Come on,
This
come on,
trial
come on.
was prepared. The training is much to her... No, I'm aware of your if you're ready.
Alright, let's go. This is not even a hard trial, and for whatever reason, I just, like, I'm really bad at this game. Like, that's it. That's all it is. I guess I say what for whatever reason. That is the reason. The reason is I'm bad at this game. That's it. No. Oops, I almost missed. Yeah, so basically, I think I landed in the wrong place last time. want to go there. I want to go there. I want to go there.
Wow! Ganyu's a really awesome shooter!
If you could see through the eyes of an Adeptus, you wouldn't be so surprised.
Ooh, Kingchin. Ooh, Kingchin. Ooh, Kingchin. I could see that would help. I don't know if I can actually hit that from here. Oh, I missed. So basically, can I get on that? Yeah. Basically, I hit this one. Now I want to let it drive me to the top. This one. And boom. Not hard.
We've completed the task. What do you think? Hardships are a fact of life.
Ganyu, what were you planning to do once you...
The training's not over yet. The part prepared by Cloud Retainer is...
Huh? So there are more trials prepared by other Adepti?
No. The only Adept...
Who is it?
Conqueror of Demons.
Huh. So it's Shao. That cold-hearted loner? How come he's prepared to try it?
I found him unapproachable at first, too. But I believe that being... He's already waiting for me.
Of course we are.
Mm-hmm. Of course we are. We are indeed very interested. Core lapis, iron chunks, firefly. Alright, there's something over here too. There's more core lapis over here, I know that. I don't really care about that though. There's, oh, it was just that, okay. Yeah. So we're just gonna teleport here to heal again, because I was stupid and killed myself. And then we are going to jump down once I heal, jump down. We're just going to look for my little hand to appear. See if there's any Liyue specialities. I see one here. So this is probably violet grass. I see it. So this is how you do it, right? So I'm on my flight down. And I want to look and see if I can see anything. Oh, there's some more violet grass. I'm just going to be a little low. So we're going to go ahead and boom, see? So I got 2 violet grasses, and I'm still going to land like right where I need to. In fact, there's another violet grass in a King Sing. So like literally 3 violet grass and a King Sing flower. And I'm landing right on my mark. In fact, there's another one. Maybe can I see it? I can't see it on that face, so I'm just going to go ahead and go on. So the point is I really didn't go more than 30 seconds out of my way, and I collected 4 items that I need. And that's how you got to do this with this game. All right, let's see the second trial.
You're half an hour late. I see you still haven't abandoned the wrongful ways of humankind.
I'm sorry. I had a meeting with Cloud Retainer. I
don't need your explanations and don't require any mutual understanding between us. I'm just helping you with your training. That's all.
Xiao is such a strict teacher.
You're neither an Adeptus nor a human, always treading the line between the two worlds. It must create a lot of confusion. Instead of explaining yourself to me, you should face your true self.
I have nothing to hide.
The body and the mind are one. If something worries your mind, your body can help you find a solution. The trial I've prepared for you will explore the true potential of your body.
Yes. I'm ready.
Are you?
The trial's begun! Someone can feel it in the air. Even the weather's changed. Born of ice. Oz, I swear by my sword. Nice. I summon thee. I summon. No touching. This is long overdue. I swear by my sword. By royal decree. I summon.
Wait, what? It's hitting it. Oh god. Let me see. Oh god. Stop it.
Orders given. Orders received.
I swear by my sword.
Life goes on.
Blaze over.
As you wish, sweet Coraline.
Dead. 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 Oh god. Stop it. You know what?
Life goes on. Oz, repeat. No touching.
night phantasmagoria.
There's so much elemental stuff going on right here, and we're all dead. Where's the last one? Alright, come here.
Wait, hear me.
And you're dead. Alright, and that is the trial done well. Done, done, done. Alright.
I've completed your trial.
You don't have to report back to me. Seeking other, only you can evaluate the result of the.
Xiao always has such strong opinions.
From tomorrow on, I'll start raising the difficulty of your trainings.
I have to do what?
Another one of those pesky visitors. I'll leave him to you, Ganyu. It's
Pesky visitor?
Oh heavens! Blessed be Rex Lapis. I've finally come upon the Adepti. Are all of you the Adepti of this mountain? Great! My name's Sin Chung. I came to ask for your merciful blessings, O Adepti. I beg of you, please grant me luck, wealth, and a good career.
Oh, so it's a pilgrim. Huh. He can handle any battle, but talking to
I am also one of the Adepti.
Perfect. I didn't come in vain then. Although you sound a bit half. What blessings can you grant me?
Wow, straight to the...
Dear Pilgrim, you shouldn't jump to conclusions. Adepti don't help every pilgrim for free.
For free? Do you mean that you charge people for the blessings of the...
That's not what I meant. What I'm trying to say is that everything should be earned through hard work and earnest living. It would be unfair to other people if you got everything you wanted for no reason.
Hold on. I've heard this all before. You're just like my old man. Oh.
Your father must have experienced it firsthand. The lives of the common folk are riddled with hardship. A person of your age should focus on work and family, instead of chasing after fairy tales.
Are you a real Adeptus? Why do you speak and behave like us city folk? You sure you're not one of those swindlers who pose as an Adeptus to cheat people out of their money? Ugh, how dare you reprove me? I bet you came here looking for the Adepti yourself.
He might sorta have a point.
Enough. Doesn't matter if you're a real Adeptus or not. You...
Nobody's stopping... Ganyu, don't let that guy
It's not. I thought that coming back to Juyun Karst and devoting my but being questioned by him made me realize that But I'm unwelcome in Liyue Harbor.
It's true! Just believe
all right. I'll go with you to Liyue Harbor if I'm proven right.
It's a step in the right direction.
Alright. Let's go back to Liyue. So basically we're going to do this story quest, and then we have a couple other story quests to do, but we'll finish the Liyue world quests after that, are opened up after finishing this. And, oh, we got some Heroes Wits, that's good. We like Heroes Wits. You would like some more Heroes Wits? Oh, home.
Finally back!
I'm still...
Come on, Ganyu! We're all...
I suppose you have a point.
That's right!
I've spent too much time in the mountain. Let's go for a walk in the port.
Happy to come with.
We're happy to come with. Here we go, here we go. On to the other part. boy. And we swim. So now if my stamina runs out, if you're not familiar with, if my stamina runs out, then I just lose health and get placed back on the shore. So, like, with my, I shouldn't have sprint swam that at all, because I'm probably going to die now. Right next to this rock, yep, so I just drowned. So literally, I'm within reaching point of the rock, and I just drowned. So basically, that's just going to put me back on the pier. I'm just going to do the same thing, except this time starting with full stamina, so I'll make it very easily. It's just one of those weird things. You take a little bit of a health hit. This is a 10% health hit. When you drown. Oh, but there you go. So it's not really a problem unless you do it a bunch, and healing's free, so. There we go.
The smell of the sea breeze.
Ganyu, you didn't leave Liyue for that long.
Well, I used to be so busy. I haven't...
Huh, that's true.
Well, when I think about my time here, it put me in a certain mood. Similar to the...
Why, isn't it little Miss Ganyu? I wouldn't have thought I'd meet you here.
This old man called her Little Miss Ganyu.
Please don't also start calling me that. Allow me to introduce Uncle Tien. He is...
That's all right. Just tell them the truth. They have done so much for Liyue after all, and I am the one who has yet to introduce myself.
Uncle Tien is a member of the Liyue Qixing, the Tianshu.
What? This grandpa is a member of the Qixing? The same rank as Ningguang?
Hush now. I must ask for your discretion concerning my identity. Fishing in the port and strolling about are the greatest pleasures of my life. I have no wish to be followed around by those armed guards. In most people's eyes, I'm just a forgetful and wordy old man.
Uncle Tien is too modest. He's been around for a long time. There's no one who can replace a person of such noble character.
Oh, little Miss Ganyu. Your kind words make me feel that my decades of...
Uncle Tien, a person of your standing should really stop calling me Little Miss Ganyu.
Oh, my apologies. It's not... Thank you for looking after me when I first ascended...
Oh, so you've been friends...
Oh, I was just fulfilling my duties as the Qixing secretary.
Talking about secretaries... Oh, I don't know if I should bring it up.
Yes, she works at Yuehai Pavilion, and she's my...
I don't know myself, really. May I trouble you to meet her at you?
With pleasure. Solving the Qixing's problems has all...
She's back in character, just like that, huh? Let's move then, to you...
Okay, going back to the pavilion. We're just going to meet the secretaries who have no clue. So I'm actually going to teleport above, and maybe I'll get some violet grass on the way down, which would be lovely. Nope. But it's going to be quicker this way anyway, because I'm just going to do this, and I'm just going to sword attack down. And here. Ooh, a little too low.
Miss Ganyu, it's been too long. I don't know why, but seeing you brings me a sense of peace in these chaotic times.
Indeed, it has been a while, Huixin. I'm flattered, but aren't you exaggerating a little? I heard that you've encountered some problems and came to see if I could be of some help.
My father asked you to come, didn't he? Abusing his status as a member of the Qixing to trouble you.
Don't worry. I'm always happy to help a junior colleague from Yuehai Pavilion.
Ganyu's not only a competent secretary, but also a great mentor.
So, what can you tell me about the problem?
Ugh, where should I start? I discovered something strange while organizing tax records. There are obvious irregularities in the tax declarations of 2 stores, Second Life and Wanyo Boutique. However, whether I question the shopkeepers or check their accounts, I can't seem to make any progress with my investigation. Without any evidence, my hands are tied.
I see. It's not uncommon for merchants to be blinded by greed.
Well, is there any solution you can advise?
Naturally. I've dealt with similar issues hundreds of times. Give me a moment to consider the best approach in this scenario. All right. Let's approach it this way then. Your enemy knows you best.
Huh?
If I remember correctly, Second Life and Wanyo Boutique are old business rivals, competing for market share due to their similar wares. In that case...
In that case... Ah! I know what you mean, Miss Ganyu.
Exactly. Let's start with Wanyo Boutique. The owner's name is... Bolai, isn't it?
Yes, you're right. Follow me,
Oh,
please.
let's do it. Oh, man. So now I'm gonna go over here. And we're out of stamina. So basically we're gonna go and talk to 2 shop owners that don't like each other and get them to tell on each other. Okay? Works for me.
Aha! We meet again, traveler. I suppose you're about to place a...
That won't be necessary, Mr. Bolai. Wanyo Boutique's credit is not sufficient to accept orders directly from Yuahai Pavilion. Should we need to place such an order, we would certainly go to Second Life instead.
What? Second Life? Ugh. That rascal.
Well, Second Life's credit has always been excellent, and based...
Oh.
Huh. Is there anything...
Don't let that rascal fool you. If you don't believe me, show me his tax record.
You know Second Life's...
Of course. I'd rather lose money myself than see that rascal make some.
Well then, please look over this tax record. We'll review...
Oh, of course. Line by line. Ah, here, I found it. That exquisite wooden furniture set he bought from Fanmu Carpenters at the beginning of the year. Ugh, he even flaunted it in front of me. Look at the tax record. Not a word about that furniture.
I see. He must have gotten rid of all the documents related to this transaction. No wonder there was...
I told you so.
But, Ms. Ganyu, despite all this, can't he just flat out deny ever making this transaction?
He might have destroyed all the evidence, but I believe the supplier...
Aha, you're right. Master Lu from Fanmu Carpenters must still have the...
I hope so. Let's go to Fanmu Carpenters. Thank you for shining a light on this case, Mr.
Oh, please, please, that's nothing. I just hope you won't be lenient with him once you find the...
I'm afraid I can't...
It's all right, Weishin. You can stay and...
Oh, that's...
So we're gonna go all the way up to Kinsei Village and talk to the furniture supplier. And that will be lovely. Okay. So let's see what we got. We're gonna go over here. Ooh. I got a hand. So what is the hand for? Jujun chilies. Those are good. We like Jujun chilies. Is there more up here? Jujun chilies I also need some of, so it's fine by me. Okay. Alright. this is actually important because I just found more stuff to do. Alright, oh, there's chilies right here. I don't need to get all of these things per se. There's some core lapis here. I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see it. Like Glaze Lily. Anyway, jeez. So there's these. Huh. Earth. But I also saw Sealy over here. Where did it go, though? Where was the Sealy? Let's go up this way, see if I can't find the Sealy. There's the Sealy. Okay. Come on. So get out of the water, get stamina back. Spider, this is fine. Basically, we're gonna get the Sealy. Where the heck is this thing going? It's going up to the back of the village? Okay, the Sealy has like 5 waypoints. Oh my god. Alright, wow.
Work to do. Are all working hard.
Favonius are all working hard. I do hope the Knights of Favonius are all working hard. I do hope the Knights of Favonius are all working hard. Onwards. We have work to do. It's time to move on. We shouldn't stay here. I do hope the Knights of Favonius are all working hard.
Okay, welcome back. All right, so what were we doing? up there. I could probably just float from up here is easier. Alright, I will be back later. Alright, well, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for tuning in. I think we're going to end the stream here today. Because, yeah, I'm going to cook dinner. So, thank you for coming by. I will see you next time. Should hopefully be streaming tomorrow. But if not, I'll see you on Wednesday for sure. Have a lovely day, and take care of yourselves.